What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Parasite Eve. Now, in the last episode, we left off in the police station, but now you'll notice we're back in Soho here. I went here to save from the last episode just to make sure we didn't accidentally trigger any events in the police station that might have happened. But there's also something I want to show off here. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I like to show off things people don't really pay attention to in games, and this is one of them. This is what Soho looks like at night. And in my opinion, the place looks a lot creepier at this time, even though it has the normal police station music here. Like, you've got these incredibly dark alleyways, the graffiti looks even more menacing. Like, I know there's not supposed to be anybody here, but you almost expect monsters to just jump out of those dark hallways, or alleyways in this case, anytime. Even the gun shop here, look how foreboding that is. You can't see anything in those windows. It's just completely black. It's a lot creepier, and it's something I think goes underappreciated. At least in my opinion anyway. Maybe you guys don't care. Anyways, I'll see you back at the police station where we're supposed to be. And as Maeda stands around awkwardly pondering life, we make our way further into the place where we're supposed to be. I feel like I've said police station a couple too many times. That's one of those awkward things in commentary where you're just reaching for words and you're not quite sure what to refill it with. It's a writing exercise, it really is, trying not to use the same thing over and over again. I guess it's one of those things you just get used to. Now you'll notice we have our old friends the rats here, but we've also got the crows again. The thing is, the rats, now they have the ability to, as you saw there, to readjust their aim with those fireballs. It can kind of screw you over in some situations, especially in these really tight hallways. In fact, that's pretty much what this chapter is all about, is getting stuck from unavoidable attacks in all of these bullshit hallways. You're gonna find that happening quite a bit to me. But in any case, there's two things you need to do here before we really move on deep into the station, into places we haven't been to before. First off, you need to come over here and you need to check on the commander. You'd think he would be in his room here as soon as the game actually lets me open the door! Love old 3D games, don't you? But you'll find that he's not here. He went to look for Ben. You're going to see this a lot. Get used to this sight right here, because people are going to start dropping like flies in this chapter. This really hits home. I'm not going to spoil who, but a lot of characters you're familiar with start dying in this chapter. It's really depressing. Warner!
Man, you've really caught us off guard. Most of our men were out.
I'm getting help! Hang on!
No worries. I'll be alright. You go after Ben.
And chase after the captain as well, right? By the way, one more thing before I leave this area. There's a phone back here, as you can tell by the red blinking light, just in case you need to use it. I wonder who Aya's calling now, considering she's already in the station. Who's she making a report to? Hey, wait a minute. If everybody's dead, then there's nobody guarding the locker in here that we were trying to get to earlier, right? Oh man, we finally get to see what's in here. What's in the locker? Door locked! Oh, bullshit! Ah, I'm really disappointed about that. Hold on! But no response. Just disappointments all over the place. People dying, secrets still being kept from us. It's just a grim chapter in general. Hey, speaking of things that you're disappointed about, I'm really disappointed in the enemy design in this place. And you'll see what I mean as soon as we trigger this battle. This thing right close to the screen right here, that is... oh, jeez. Well, all the enemy names have really simple terms. Okay, I got really lucky there. That wave attack that he just did, normally, that thing is undodgeable. Yeah, he hit me right there with it. From all the way across the screen, I might add. Oh, and by the way, just to add insult to injury, it also gives you a defense down debuff. The thing is, I know how to fight those monsters. What you have to do, as you saw there, you need to shoot them as they're winding up for the attack. The problem is... sorry. Your rifle takes forever to aim. It takes an absolute eternity to wind up the shot. This is why I don't really like using these guns, because it takes a frigging millennia to wind up. People complain that like the multiple shots leaves you open to attacks. I'm having problems as is, and especially in this chapter. That didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to, but you get the basic idea of what I'm saying, right? Ah! Wait, it's me! This freak of a dog came and it...
Hey, I guess I screwed up, eh?
Why? Why didn't you shoot, man?
Haven't used a gun since...
Since your daughter was shot? Torres, you can't blame guns for that.
I suppose you're right. Wayne, you take good care of this place now.
Torres! No! Oh, and check it out. I was complaining about my rifle, but look what we get. This gun, it's Torres's gun. He hasn't used it in ages, but he always kept it in shape. Torres wasn't just good at gun tune-ups, he was a real good shot, too. But ever since the day his daughter was killed by a misfire, he stopped shooting altogether, and he came to this department to keep guns in check. Aya, I know you can handle this firearm. Take this, and nail that monster for Torres. You bet your ass I will. Not gonna equip this thing right now, but trust me, it lets you know which monster is responsible for this atrocity. Oh, wait a minute. Where did we put his body? Never mind, let's not linger on it. It's just one of those little game things right there. It's like, what did we do with him? Oh, back to this again. And the thing is, you have to attack this guy first, even though you've got the crows. Dang it! For crying out loud, even if you react at the exact moment he starts winding up for that attack, the rifle just takes too damn long. It's kind of agitating. Oh, jeez, I might be in trouble here. I need to be careful. Oh, crap! Crap, oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap! Got some medicine, right? Yeah, I'm gonna need it here. And that's the worst part. It's an undodgeable attack, and it makes all the attacks that follow afterwards even worse. It's bullshit. Damn. 69 damage. That's a third of my health right there. Can't stand those things. Ugh. And this is supposed to be the dominant strategy, mind you. Everyone tells you, oh yeah, rush the rifles, pump all the power you want into them. Should have just followed my instincts, man. Because it's too late now. I can't change my mind now that I've pumped all these power-ups into this thing. I just have to stick... Oh... I'm kicking myself so bad right now. I was about to say I should stick to my guns. Okay, just a personal note. First time you guys see me at a convention or something, you have full permission to hit me in the head with a shovel for that. That was bad. I'm sorry. Ben's gone. Where? I don't know. Shiva went berserk and Ben went after her. What? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Not that you needed me to tell you that. That should be plain obvious. There's something interesting about these scenes right here. You see Shiva running away from Ben. You kind of get the feeling Ben doesn't understand. He thinks Shiva is sick or something. That there's something wrong with the dog. He doesn't realize just to what extent that goes. I think Shiva does, though. She's trying to get away from the people she cares about so that she doesn't hurt them accidentally. And that's kind of a grim sort of situation if you think about it. that the dog has that kind of consciousness. And it's also kind of a sad reflection on people in general. I always tell people this, and it's something you learn when you study self-defense. It's that humans have instincts. Every animal existence is born with this natural instinct to sense danger. You need to listen to them. Human beings are intelligent, but the problem is this mass intelligence, this incredible control over our brain, gives us the ability to turn off those instincts sometimes, and it can cause problems for us. By the way, new enemy in here. If you weren't paying attention, this is the newsroom we were in that one cutscene. No, don't you dare! Damn it! Again! I can't avoid getting attacked with this thing! At least I got some bullets for that. And if I remember correctly, in here... Yeah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the armor I'm going to be using for the rest of the game. The CM Vest 2. What does it do? Check out that little ability in the bottom. Now, not only does it have better stats than the armor we've got currently, despite the fact that we've been pumping power-ups into this thing, but I also want you to pay attention to something else. Let me just see if I can, where is it? Let's see, tune up. Here we go. I need to show, damn it, well, you stop! How do I do this? Whatever. Okay. To explain, this thing has the auto potion ability. What that does is whenever you would take a lethal hit, now you will just use a potion automatically right in that spot. You won't even have to worry about going into your inventory or wasting a turn or anything because the game just does it for you now. This is an absolutely essential ability. After this point, you should never, ever equip armor that doesn't have this. It saves you time, it saves you turns, and it saves you so many restarts. This saves your life. It definitely does. It will save your life so many times. Shiva, don't go that way! She's even trying to keep him away, growling at him and everything. What's happening to you? I will give him a little leeway because he's a kid, but still, it's what I was talking about. You just get a bad feeling about something, you shouldn't interact with it. You should listen to that feeling and just leave. Anyways, this is a cool scene right here, even though I hate fighting these monsters. Boom! It burst in right through the windows like a boss. Now, to be fair, these ones don't exactly use the ranged attack all that much, if I remember correctly. They just automatically default to using the claw swipe. Come on, throw your attack so I don't have to worry about you hitting me while I'm firing. Here we go. It's all about knowing how this game works, understanding how to take advantage of it. Get past its systems. Oh, I wish I had the haste spell right now. That would make this a lot easier. Alright, those guys are down, and we get ourselves a level up. Hopefully my bonus points don't suffer. Oh! Oh, really? 2 points short of another stat. At least we got energy shot, and this is our first example of a super move in this game. The only thing is, energy shot has a bit of a cooldown period. I don't mean cooldown as in you can't use it again, or like the PE meter or anything like that. No. What I mean is, Aya is stunned for a while after using that ability. It's powerful, but the cooldown almost makes it not worth it. Now, look here. This thing I just picked up, the storage key. This opens a very special door in this place. Unfortunately, it's downstairs, so I'm going to meet you there real quick. Alright, check out this door right here that's been mocking us this entire time. You want to know what this is? This is the police storage room. You know when Daniel said he was going back to the station to get the what? This is the what. It's a machine gun. The MP5K, and if I were playing just If I were playing normally when I was a kid, I would have saved up all of my power-up items to use on this thing. Because that's just how I rolled. Also find a tool in here, and another offense +1. Now, you'll notice I'm stockpiling a lot more medicine, and because we have that auto potion ability, there is a reason to do that now. These things are basically revives at this point. You use these things to save your life. And it will also default to using the weaker medicine. If I remember correctly, it defaults... Wow, that was a voice crack if I ever heard one. It will default to using the weaker medicine before it uses the more precious, higher-up medicine. So that's kind of a cool feature, too. Saves you resources. And lets you use those when it becomes pertinent later in the game. Now, there's one more battle we're going to have to fight on this floor here, and unfortunately, it's one of the tougher ones. We introduced the spiders before, now we're going to have to fight 3 of them. 1 on each side. Now, let's kind of stand in the center here really quick. There we go. Make them waste their webs. Oh, jeez! I just can't... That's just a thing about this game, these tight hallways. It's just impossible to dodge attacks sometimes because of this nonsense. Oh, jeez. And I got hit by one of the webs, so not only is my bar going down slower, but my movement speed is slow too. Going down slower. You mean up? Get your terminology correct, friend. What, have you never played an RPG before? Oh! I thought for sure I was going to get hit by that. Maybe the game's finally taken pity on me. Maybe? Possibly? Oh, I got a Cure M for that at least. That would get rid of the paralysis. Too bad it takes up an entire turn to use. Nah, don't need it. Watch me immediately regret that. Okay, this room right here. There's not much in this place. There's a CR +1, CR evade, sorry. Let's apply that to our current armor. Start pumping power-ups into that. There's also a save phone here. Now, believe it or not, I'm actually going to use this on camera, and there's a reason for that. Normally, I would not suggest this if you're doing a Let's Play of the game, but for me, there's a very special reason. See, my disc has something resembling problems. I have some issues with one of the cutscenes coming up here. The cutscene that triggers here is supposed to be Shiva turning into full-on monster form. Sometimes but my disc is really weird. Sometimes it won't play at all. Sometimes it'll stop halfway through. There was one instance where it actually didn't even show that cutscene and actually defaulted to the one where where we get to see Aya's cells reacting to Eve's and kind of fighting them off. I have no idea why that happened. It was a funny glitch, though. Okay. It's just... Sorry, I was in focus mode there for a second. I didn't want to get nailed by the attacks again. Alright, while he's shooting the web, let's see if I can shoot him. Oh, for... Ah! Ah! Wasted a medicine right there. All because I can't dodge in these stupidly small hallways. That haste spell cannot come soon enough, because that fixes a lot of these problems. Alright, fingers crossed, let's climb the stairs and hope we get the right cutscene this time. If not, I'm going to have to restart this, make another try. I've actually had a couple takes of this. They've been pretty funny. Too bad the rest of that recording was utter crap. The commentary was just bad, trust me. Ben, get away from her! Let go! Shiva's sick! Oh, you don't know the half of it, kiddo. Don't hurt Shiva! She isn't Shiva! Eve's turned her into a monster! A monster? Close your eyes, Ben! Pray to God this cutscene works. Oh, it's going. No, come on. Do it. Do it! Oh! It conked out halfway through. Ah! I can't settle for that. I'd say I told you so, but I'm not exactly happy with the fact that that happened. Okay, guys, attempt 2 at this. Let's go. Just gonna make it. Okay, head splits open. Oh no, we've got the same lag we did last time. Come on. Things come out of the back. And we've got the rat model again. If you saw that really quick, it's the exact same model. I don't blame them, though. You can't really tell through all the mutations, but if you've played this game enough... Yeah! It worked this time! It lives! It lives! You're not touching him! Damn! In hindsight, if I went out to fight monsters, I should have bought another clip. Oh, you know what? Oh, well. I was about to say, there's a reason I shouldn't have used that medicine at the bottom of the stairs coming up here, but maybe this will work out in my favor. Look at this nonsense! I've got enemies that fire cones of fire at me! And yet they expect me to dodge in these tiny little areas. This is ridiculous! This is complete bullshit! The only way I can possibly dodge that is if I'm close to one of them and I just kind of juke around next to them. But the problem is you can't do that when there's like 3 or 4. I got another tool out of that at least. Yeah, I may as well take that medicine and just leave that medicine. Because right in this room here, we're gonna find something a little bit interesting. Ah! Please, help me! I stepped outside and those things were all over! You'll be safer here. Don't leave this room. Okay. Hey, you're hurt. I think I have enough supplies to treat you just once. Would you like some first aid? Hey, why not? Save me the trouble of using precious items in my inventory. Don't have to take advantage of that auto potion quite yet. There aren't any items in here if I remember correctly. I don't see any treasure chests at least. Anything off screen? No, not that I can find. Alright then, fair enough. Let's hop on out the door and get back right into the thick of it. And speaking of getting right into the thick of it, we have a score to settle, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be settling it by going right through this door up here. Yes, it's finally time to equip Torres's gun. Oh, and while I'm here on this menu, may as well take my normal rifle here, reload it, just so I don't have one of those awkward moments in battle. No, that's taking ammo out of the gun. I need to pay attention. Things tend to go better if you're paying attention. Pro tip. Check it out. It's a reskin, but it's definitely different. You're the one that got Torres. How can you tell? Like, did Wayne describe this thing to you? And like I said, granted, it does look a little different, even though it is a... You son of a bitch, you have that same move. At least it doesn't lower my defense. And look at this. My AT gauge is going up so much faster because I've got a lighter weapon, too. I forgot about that. You get to act a lot more often if you actually take the trouble to equip a lighter weapon. It's just like in Counter-Strike. You move faster if you're using the knife. I gotta level up out of that at least. Now I've got a bunch of bonus points. And we also get a new, I believe that's another rifle out of this whole situation. How does that thing stack up to the one I've got, I wonder? Well, now you'll let me look at my abilities. A little less power, but it's got more bullets. Still the same 2 shots. Huh. Yeah, I'll stick to what I've got. Anyways. I'm getting help! Hang on! I was too late. How could this happen? Well, it happens through a whole bunch of punching, Aya. I mean, you did see that guy just wailing on him, right? Anyways, you sneak back here, you'll find an end jacket. Like I said, though, there's no reason to equip this thing if it doesn't have auto potion. No amount of defense is worth that trade-off, okay? No amount. Just take my word for it. Defense +1, which I will gladly equip on our new armor. Give myself a little extra longevity here. Let's see, we got a medicine 2 and a medicine 3. That's not a whole lot to go on, especially considering I'm already down to 47. Tell you what, I'll use heal 2 and an extra heal 1 just to kind of top off on health. And I think I need to use those bonus points because we got a boss fight coming up here, if you hadn't guessed. Let's see. I want this to end quickly, but like I said, there's something to be said for not taking... The hallways here aren't exactly big, so I'm going to spend 2 of these points in defense, and I'm going to spend the other 2 into attack. There we go. Just kind of balance our build here, if you will. Not feeling too hot going down here with only 2 points of medicine. Still waiting for my parasite powers to recharge back again. Alright, there's one more battle before we enter this boss fight, and this is the ultimate reason I had to scrap my last recording, because I actually died in this battle as I was doing the outro to the last episode. Yeah, that was not fun. Oh, for crying out... Look... Ah! All the way across! On the other side of the screen! See, I wasn't kidding. That move is bull. Alright, come on. Throw off your damn it! I didn't want to use that! It's all your fault! Alright. Well, I got a medicine 2 out of that at least. It's not exactly worth trading off a medicine 3, but I believe this is a side room. No, that's the room we need to go into. There's one final treasure you can grab over in this room off to the... Motherfucker! Yeah, just hit me in the corner where I have absolutely nothing I can do about it. That's fair. No, I don't even mind that my defense is down. Please, just give me no room to run. I love artificial difficulty, don't you? I'm sorry I'm getting pissy, but I just can't stand that shit. Like I was saying, let's go into this side room here. Get ourselves one last thing before we go off to fight the boss. Let's see. Wait, there aren't any shadows in this room? Oh, this is... No, there isn't any treasure. I guess I don't remember everything about this game after all. Oh, thank goodness I got a critical hit on that thing. I didn't have to waste another round trying to kill it. No, you stay away. You stay away from me. Had enough of your nonsense. The thing is, you have to get close, because your normal... You have to stop for just a split second to let them catch up to you, because your normal run speed, they'll never trigger the attack. Ooh. Got plenty of medicine, though. Maybe this was worth the trip after all. Maybe that's the point of this room. I'm not giving them the credit they deserve, I guess. Does one of these open? Perhaps? Maybe there's something back here. Maybe I'm just wasting everybody's time who's watching right now. Or maybe the hit detection on the X just isn't working again. Either way, I'm probably going to trigger another battle as soon as I come out of this room, right? 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 No, wrong! Game's finally being nice to me for once. How about that? Alright, guys. Yeah, sorry to cut you off here, but this episode's gone on long enough. So next time on Let's Play Parasite Eve, we'll see what's beyond this door and see the fate of Ben and the Commander. Alright, if you've been following Kickstarter lately, you know the magic number these days is 9. But on my channel, I have a feeling that someone's lucky number is gonna be 8. As always, if you think you know what the answer is, please leave a comment below and see if you've won the prize. As always, I'm Whatthefnu, and join me again next time for more letters and more Let's Play Parasite Eve. Later, everybody!